It's another beautiful day here as the Erstwhile Campsite Warden. Welcome to my channel. If you're a new viewer or a new subscriber, thanks ever so much for being with us. What have we got coming up in today's video? Well, me and Lee, we went on the hunt for the red arrows. How did it end up? Let's put it this way, we didn't see any red arrows. We then ended up in a little village called Bratoft, which we went to have a little explore, and we found a beautiful church, which we've never been to before, the Peter and Paul Church. So it was all open, so we'd go and have a look in there, and it's a wonderful church if ever you're in the area. And obviously we had a walk around the graveyard, a little bit of exploring there. And then when I got home into the evening, time stood still. There's a story to tell. So I hope you'll carry on watching and get stuck into this new video from us. And remember, if you want to, you can like this video, you can comment on this video, and it'd be fantastic if you wanted to subscribe to this channel. Right, let's get stuck in today's video, and thanks for being here on our journey. Where's Ali? Alec, where are you? Where are you? He's every time we go, he's always behind me. Lee, where are we? Where are we?
Near Bratoft.
We're near Bratoft here. Look. Branbury Lane. Never been here before. There's a duck there. There's some other ducks before. There's a duck down there quacking. Oh, there you go. There's the other ducks. Hello, ducks. We're near St. Peter and St. Paul's Church Room in Bratoft. You can hire the church hall. I think the ducks quack. We should have bought some bread, Lee. So we are here for a reason. Whether we're going to be successful or not, we don't know. But apparently, the red arrows are going to be flying. Somebody's quacking. The red arrows are going to be flying in this area shortly. So they're doing some training from Conisbee. But apparently Conisbee is heaving, and first thing this morning, which was hours ago, there was many people about at the Spotters car park, for want of a better word. It was full, but I've never been here before, and it's incredibly close to where we live. I think there's a duck saying hello to us. Right, so we have got a camera, camcorder and a monopod, and yeah, Bratoft, quarter of a mile that way, Frisbee, Gunby, Irby and Wainfleet. What a pretty location, incredibly pretty. For some reason they didn't come over, but they were at Conisbee, so if I get a minute I will quickly try and insert somebody else's quick video just to show the red arrows in the area. So we're just where are we, Lee? We're just sort of driving down the road, doing a bit of exploring, and we've found a little church. We're going to have a quick wander round, go through the graveyard. St. Peter and Paul's Bratoft Church. Peace and tranquility. On the interior wall of the tower you'll find an Amelia painting of Robert Stevenson painted on the side. Oh, Charlie. Okay. He's a resident for Bratoft. You can light a candle, have a picnic in the memorial garden and use a map. Right, so there is a little garden area here, and unfortunately there are a number of van lifers. I might do a whole video on van life. There are some very entitled van lifers are getting very angry that they've been told not to overnight stays are all coming up. I might do an entire video on that, but anyway, access to the church car park is required. No overnight stays. So the little picnic bench. In Primroses, I'm not too sure. Not too sure what the rock is. And bicycle racks. And lovely memory of Samantha A6. 1999. This is tendered. Marjorie Best, Mum, Gran and Great Gran, born 1918 to 2006. Right, I don't think the church is going to be open. In fact, we'll start off with the telephone box over here, look. So, this is quite sweet. Bratoft, never been here before. So we've got Bratoft village, so we're going to go home that way. But where we are now, we have got a post box, a telephone box that's been put in as library, all the books. Even a moisture trap. The bookshelves are quite good, aren't they? Parish meetings, refurbishment of the phone box and notice board have been sponsored. Okay, we've got that's quite a nice little shelter, isn't it? Yeah. Would you wild camp in here?
Definitely.
There's some red paint there. They've been red painting, and then we've got the church, and it looks like this one here. I don't know whether these are war graves or not. There's something here, and oh yeah, who's he? It's been randomly waved at. Right, anyway, let's go and have a look around the churchyard. Right, so the next question is, is it going to be open? Please keep closed to keep the birds out. And close it behind us. CCTV is in place, that's fine. There's that smartphone. Beautiful entrance. Are we open? Oh, we are open. Oh, it's warm. Oh my, oh my. There's a boiler definitely on here, isn't there? There's a bell tower, Lee. There is definitely a bell tower. Does Sandra know about the bell tower? Alright, okay. Beautiful drawings. The sketches are produced upon the limited edition of a former resident. They're all within walking distance. Oh wow. What a beautiful church. It's warm, isn't it? It's like, I'm coming to somewhere like here, you think it would be it'd be cold. It says Spain's proud Armada. I can't quite read what that is, but is that something to do with the Spanish Armada? I can't quite read what's up there. crib was owned by the Jackson family in the village, and were great grandparents of a church warden. That's really old, isn't it? Well spotted, Lee. Right, we are going to leave a couple of quid as a donation. So there is a little box.
On the front of this announcer. This guide is not definitive and is merely to help people to understand parts of our church. Our church is constructed mainly of green Spilsby sandstone with a brick-built west tower. It is a Grade 2 listed Anglican church which is dedicated to St. Peter and St. Paul. The church was partially restored in 1890. The entrance porch has stone seating leading to a well-built and strapped solid door. On entering, you see the font, which is of octagonal shape with leaves and heads against the underside, and simple tracery and the instruments of passion against the bowl. The font is located at the entrance of the church to mark the start of being a Christian. Next, we have a votive stand, which is provided for anyone.
Thank you for your visit. We wish we could have been here to meet you. Your visit will help us to keep our church open. Please come back and have a safe journey. Right, okay, so with a walk of discovery. We come out to see Red Arrows and we found a church. Let's have a look at some of the church grounds and graves. Nope, there's the oil tank, the lightning rod, hey, there's any geocaching around here. Well, I might load up the app. I wasn't intending to do any geocaching. I might actually load up the app and have a quick look. Oh, some sandstone come off. Look at the little gargoyles here. Look at what who are these? Who are they? Who are these people here? One there, there's one there, and it's still got the iron guttering. In 2012, 2013 grades, but when I was walking over from the shelter and the phone box, there was a couple of headstones that caught my eye. Here they are. There they are. Betty Doreen Redman, 1921 to 2015, we fly together. And Albert Redman, we fly together. So I'm guessing probably husband and wife. I don't know. Would you say, Lee?
Yeah.
That's a shame because that's rotten. I don't know where that belongs. I'll put it there because it looks like that's where it's come from. Oh, a beautiful church. Who died May 2010, age 58. And so I always say when you walk around a graveyard that every grave has got somebody in it, a soul of somebody who would have a story to tell if they were still alive. Brian Charles Bugg, age 90, died in 2023, born in 1932. Jane, who died one day old. What an amazing building. Look at that there now with the sky and everything on it. How good is that? Yeah, there is a sign saying toilet is open in the church room, and down that way is where we came from, the village hall. I don't think there's a church room down there.
We'll just go see what's on this fence. There's a bit of a fence. Has he got something on here? I'm not too sure. It's just a gate into the churchyard at the back. Obviously posting in. Right, okay, there we are. So we've been living here for a year, and I didn't even know this was here. And it's about 5 miles from home, did we say? Yeah. That's quite peaceful, isn't it? All the spring flowers, everything coming out now. It's another bright and beautiful morning. The weather must be improving because the dog's not called Sandra, the dog's called Rasha. Oh, here she is. So Rasha really enjoys sitting out. She has a little spot just there. Hello Rasha, how are you? Wait, what are you doing? So when the weather's quite mild and not freezing cold, she's quite happy spending all the days just sat outside. When she was a campsite warden dog, when we had my first pitch, we had a little tree, and we used to call it the Rasha tree, where she used to really enjoy sitting under it. But you like being outside, don't you, Rasha? Right, I had a bit of a strange thing happen last night. I'm just going to ask Sandra whether she's any idea to what happened to the phenomenon that happened. So last night, I'm in my computer. Well, I'm not in my computer, I was sat on my computer, and it's about 11:30, something like that. Do you ever get days that go slow? So, I don't know, you get some days where you sort of sit down and at 9 o'clock and 2 hours seems to take forever. And then you get other days where it drags and everything. Anyway, I'm sat down last night and I'm doing some editing and I'm catching up with some bits and bobs, and I tend to be most productive, as Sandra will say, in the evenings. I normally start sitting down properly about 9 o'clock. Anyway, it was about 11ish or something. Oh, it's going slow tonight. And I'm looking at the clock and thinking, you know, I feel like I'm on a bit of a time warp here because it's going that slow. Anyway, in a minute, I'm going to catch up with Sandra and I'm going to see whether Sandra has got any explanation to why I was in a time warp, because I'm now out of the time warp. All will become clear very shortly when Sandra is about. Why don't you hear Sandra? Right, Sandra, just saying, last night something really weird happened when I sat here last night. Do you ever get them? I don't know, you do. You get them nights where, I don't know, you get to like say 9 o'clock, and say between 9 and 11 o'clock seems to go really slow. And then you get other nights where it's 9 o'clock and then you blink and it becomes 11 o'clock. You ever get them sort of moments?
Sort of.
Yeah. Well, I'm sat here last night. I think you've gone to bed and everything, and it's just saying
I think I know what you're going to say. Go on, carry on.
Right, go on then. Go on, be the mind reader.
Well, I came in this morning when I first got up, come to get my breakfast, and I looked at the clock and it's stuck at about 11 o'clock.
Oh, about 11 o'clock?
Go on,
was it about 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Was it really? Well, there you go, yeah.
So carry on.
Go on. So, yeah, go on. So this 11 o'clock seems to... And I sit here and I have a can of lager, and there's the clock. So it's coming up to 11 o'clock in the morning. That's a bit of a coincidence. It's 12 hours late. And I glance up, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going so slow tonight. It's just like everything. And I think what also then happens is because time is going slow, you don't drink as much. So instead of glugging a can of lager, I'm just sipping. I'm thinking, I can't drink any more. Because it's going really... Anyway, I don't know. I think I flipped over onto Facebook or something, then all of a sudden my Facebook memories comes up, and I think, yeah, which means it's the next day. And what happened to the clock?
Flat battery.
Well, it's not a flat battery because I've got up this morning and it says 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock because it was all working again.
Because the Sandra fairy put a new battery in while you were still asleep this morning.
Oh, dearie, yeah. So time stood still last night for about an hour. I was timeless.
I quite like being timeless. I hate having to work to a clock.
I'm priceless, Sandra.
Priceless.
Priceless.
That's one word. Unique.
Unique.
Isn't it?
Right, there you are. Right, I think I'm going to wrap this video here. It's a bit of a... Sorry, you didn't see. This video started off as hunting for the red arrows and all the rest of it, which didn't come, and then we ended up in another village, and we found a church and went out for a walk with Lee and blah, 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 and a bit more blah. So, yeah. This was an unintended vlog.
Oh.
So, yeah, I found a lovely church. Say goodbye, Sandra.
In case people were wondering, I was in work. That's why I wasn't with Lee and Neil.
You're right.
Bye for now.